Hello again, everybody. Welcome to another edition of the 80/60 rule. I'm Mark. I'm 62.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Thank you. I'm Greg, and I'm 82. Let's have a little conversation today. I'm Mark.
Okay. So what are we going to talk about? What's on the agenda?
What's the debate was this week, right? What was this? What was this week?
The vice presidential debate.
Yeah, this was it Tuesday.
Yeah, it was last Tuesday.
Yeah. We haven't done it. Yeah. What did you think? Any comments? It's interesting.
I thought it was civil. I thought it was unfortunate that CBS did the whole no fact check thing. I don't agree with that. You got to fact check. What's your role as the media? Is your media just to allow people to lie, JD Vance, or is it to correct people when they state the obvious that the obvious is wrong? For example, JD Vance or Trump did not save Obamacare. Right. But he said, "Oh, you saved Obamacare." I can remember McCain going like this and then Trump making fun of him for the next couple of years that he voted it, the repeal down. So right there, it would have been nice if CBS would have said, "Oh, no. Nice try, but we're going to correct you on that." So going forward, they got to figure out this debate thing. It should be, I think, maybe some sort of zapper, like the put on the dogs to stay in the yard. And then if you lie, they zap you. So then you go, "Oh, I'm sorry, I was lying." That's my.
You're right, but the fact checking, it's up to the candidate to know that and to get. It's up to the candidate to make the
opposing candidate.
Yeah.
But then they'll say, no. We're asking this question. And also, how about give them a couple gummies or a couple of martinis before the debate, so then it really loosens them up, so they're honest.
Yeah, it could be. It's just well,
I'm just saying the whole debate thing is kind of a canard. There's a good word, canard. It's like it's not real. They only use it to promote their positions and not to. It's just about fooling the voters who are low information. So I would like to see a different formats. Lawrence O'Donnell from MSNBC does a great he's got great commentary on this. The first televised debate was Kennedy and Nixon.
Right.
All right. Then there wasn't a debate for years.
Were you born then? I don't even know.
I was born right then.
Yeah.
But anyway, my point is debate is a wrong word. It's not a debate about ideas. It's about I'm going to try and get in as many lies that are going to be unchallenged as possible so people vote for us.
Many gotchas. How many gotchas can I get?
Right. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. Hey, do I mention your hat, or are you? I thought you were going to bring up your hat. You didn't bring it up.
I don't know if I should because the Phillies lost yesterday. I'm kind of upset with this. Let me just say. Let me ask you this about the debate. I found Norah O'Donnell and the ones before that. The moderators are kind of nervous. They're not at ease with themselves. They're like they're very nervous. Like they're doing
and that's the whole Trump thing. Trump has made everybody on edge. The moderators got to be in control. They got to say yes, no, next question, whatever. They got to be in control. Yeah. But they're all afraid to be the story. They don't want to be the story.
But if I were there, one of the candidates, you interrupt me. I'm just interrupting you. I'm just going right to my points. I'm not listening to you.
Right. But if I'm the moderator, right from the very start, I'm going to go, "Okay, guys, you're both adults. No funny business. Or I'm coming at you hard and heavy as the moderator." I mean, they did cut their mic one time, which was good. I'm just saying there's got to be better formats than
I agree.
A couple of podiums where we're just kind of like
spouting stuff. We got a lot of sports to cover.
Okay.
This really bothered me, and I can't understand. Now I'm going to take this off. Okay.
All right. Little itchy.
Yeah.
All right. How about this? If they win tomorrow, put it back on. Right.
All right. I'll put it back. Thank you.
Okay. All right.
There was a lab owner with COVID scheme. And I want to read this to you, please.
Okay.
Starting March 2021, when patients complained that their test results were taking too long, the lab told patients that they were negative for the illness. What something for the illness. Even though their tests had not yet been processed, according to the president, the lab also told patients that they were negative when their results were actually inconclusive. What kind of a human being does that?
Wow.
It really ticks me off. I'm ticked off right now.
So was this in court?
In court, he pleaded guilty to one count of wire fraud after his lab billed the federal government at least $14 million. Yeah,
So
yeah.
There's got to be a sense of integrity when it comes to this. So I would throw the book at that guy.
Yeah. I'm really, the more we talk, the more I'm getting ticked off.
Yeah.
That's one thing I'd like to tell our listeners. I thought it was an excellent movie, an excellent documentary, especially with the acting. With the acting was terrific. The Monsters. It's the story of the Melendez brothers years ago, and I'll just leave it at that. And you'll have to decide who's telling the truth or what's really happening. But the acting from the brothers' point of the brothers' acting was excellent. You got to watch it and see what you think.
Okay, is that Netflix?
Netflix, nine episodes, an hour apiece. How about if we go to some fact sheets? All right, can we do that, Mark?
Yeah, we should. Speaking of integrity and everything, these are 100% facts you're presenting right now, right?
Yeah.
That's
I find this interesting, Mark. This is interesting. Millions of American kids, about one of every 17, are allergic to some food. And food allergies are becoming more common. 3 times as many kids have a peanut allergy today as the kids did 20 years ago.
Wow, just 20 years ago, huh?
Yeah.
Any idea why that is? I mean, what would our hypothesis be on that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
If you put a jar of peanuts in front of me, somebody's got to take them, like put them somewhere and hide them from me. That's my big problem. Like potato chips, it's good. I have a sodium problem, and I thought, this is low in sodium. Yes, it's low in sodium. That's great, but you don't eat the whole bag.
Right. Yeah, you've got a sodium problem as you love potato chips. That's your problem.
Yeah. So, if you have a sodium problem, you don't do it in one setting.
Yeah, right. So I don't know. Hey, back to potato chips. What's your favorite brand of potato chips?
Well, I maybe I should mention the company. I'm not trying to a kettle. I like a good chip, but
yeah, you know what I like? You ever heard of Cape Cod?
Yeah, I love Cape Cod.
Oh, I love those chips. I love those.
But there's a good. I'll tell you. Okay, I'll tell you. There's good chips at Trader Joe's.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Trader Joe's has some interesting ones, right?
But yeah, the problem is when I tell a family member to hide it, and then I can't find it. Then I can't find it. I have to call them up. Where is this?
Right. Yeah.
I don't know. I want chips. I want chips.
I know my daughter is a Trader Joe's person, and whenever I go there, it's one of my first stops when I'm at her house. She keeps her chips on top of the refrigerator, and I always go, what new kind of chip does she have from Trader Joe's? Because Trader Joe's always has interesting, and also tortilla chips. They've got interesting tortilla chips going on. But Cape Cod do you remember? How about this one? This is going way back. Charles Chips. Remember that one?
Which one?
Charles Chips.
No, never heard of it.
All right, they were like in a tin. I remember those things. But
okay, let's do some sports. Pete Rose. He was Charlie Hustle. He was a heck of a ball player, but I met him once, and I didn't like him.
Ooh, he rubbed you the wrong way.
Yeah, it looked out. He was arrogant, and I didn't sign a picture or I didn't buy something from him. He was, and that's what he wanted. I was just happy. Oh, Pete Rose. I was so happy. Pete Rose. Gee, I thought
that wasn't enough. He wanted you to purchase like memorabilia.
Memorabilia, yes, sir.
Yeah.
I remember it was in Las Vegas at one of the in a hallway, one of the casino, what? And he's I go, Pete Rose, whoa. And I looked at him, and he didn't announce me because I wasn't buying anything.
Oh, okay. All right. You know, I don't know why this popped in my head. Pete Rose is somebody who did it the wrong way. He could have been revered for his whole life.
Yeah.
You know, the all-time hit champ, all that stuff. But not only did he screw up with the gambling, but he also screwed up on the arrogant side of things. And I'm just going to juxtapose that to Shaquille O'Neal. Shaquille O'Neal is really setting the standard on how to be a retired athlete. He's loved by everybody. He's on every commercial.
Yeah.
You know, he does those. The NBA on TNT is so fun to watch with those guys. There's a guy, Shaquille O'Neal, who figured out how to be a lovable former athlete and ride that money train all the way, you know, for the rest of his career. I really admire guys like that who kind of get it and joke around.
Yeah. If it wasn't for us people admiring them, they wouldn't be making any money.
Right.
And the next person who passed away, because I remember Dikembe Mutombo, what I liked about him is that, well, I read over he was 6 teams. He died at 58, and he knew about 5 languages. And
yeah, he was one of the original like NBA ambassadors because of that, because he knew so many languages and he spread the word. He was a great guy.
What I liked about him, because I like this, he went like this, wagged his finger, and this was like, and I enjoyed that because you're getting under somebody's skin.
Right. It was the not in my house sort of thing.
Yeah, my house.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. How we doing on time?
We should wrap this up. It was good pacing, though. I got to tell you, we rattled off a lot of stuff there. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We appreciate it. We'll see you next time.
Now, I'm going to take this off. Okay.
All right. Little itchy.
Yeah.
All right. How about this? If they win tomorrow, put it back on. Right.
All right. I'll put it back. Thank you.
Okay. All right.